All right, y'all. So we're gonna step into our segment on most impactful moves so far this season. The trade deadline is officially gone with the NFL. So who do we think is the bigger or best pickup addition to a team during the season?
Can I say who's the best team? Who's made the best moves?
You can do that too.
The New York Jets. They've made the. Let me say this.
Starting backwards.
Let me tell you why. Let me
Starting
tell you
backwards.
why. Every team the New York Jets traded to has made that team a better team. Avery Williamson goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers after they lose Devin Bush. Right? Robbie Anderson, no number one wide receiver. Now he's top 5 wide receiver in regards to yards. Le'Veon Bell goes and makes the Chiefs a little bit more dynamic. Jamal Adams solidifies the Seahawks secondary, makes them more competitive. The Jets have made every team that they trade with way better. You know, I don't know if I should congratulate the GM or tell them, like, if I'm other GMs, I'm saying thank you because you're the easiest guy to trade with, right? But if I'm Jets management, he gotta go, bro. He gotta go, bro. But the Jets have all their players are making splashes, bro, outside of New York. So, for me, that's the most impactful move, bro. The New York Jets.
Just to harp in on the Jets really quickly, it's really sad that you say this because 2 years ago, Sam Darnold came into the league and I saw him play, and I really thought that the Jets were one season away from gelling, from being a team that I expected Tom Brady to still be in New England. You know, it's funny how the tides turn. Funny how sometimes that's why they play the games. You know, because I expected Tom Brady to still be there, and I thought that Sam Darnold and that New York Jet team, Sam Darnold was better than Mark Sanchez. And you put a defense on the field like that. That kind of reminds me of what Rex Ryan had on the field. And I thought that team, and they added Le'Veon Bell, Robbie Anderson, I thought was a really good target. If you can add somebody to him, look at Perryman now. Oh my goodness, you know. It's like the Knicks. We gotta talk about cross-sports reference.
Terrible.
Everybody that's left that team has left that team for better, and the Jets are looking at the number one pick again, and then they have to ask themselves the same question that they did with Sam Darnold. Like, is it time to move on from him as well too? And does Sam Darnold go somewhere and become a decent or a playoff caliber quarterback? But yeah, go ahead.
The Jets. I'm gonna stick in the division. This isn't more of an addition, but more of a promotion. A few weeks ago, week 7, top draft pick Tua Tagovailoa got the start, and they haven't looked back since. He's a player that has progressed week after week. Their defense is looking amazing. They look like a team that believes in him, and not only that, but they look like a team that believes in their coach. And
playing for Brian Flores,
right, and that's kind of what I'm going to harp on right now because like that Dolphins team to me is a team that's sum of the parts is greater than a whole. Like they're performing better than what they are suspected to do, and they're fighting for a playoff spot. And I think like with Tua in there. At least from the game that I saw, I know the game against the, I forget who they played a few weeks ago. I believe it was a Chargers or something. I don't know who it was, but last week the game that I saw was like, we need our quarterback to make plays. We need him to be in part of this game.
We need him to be efficient.
We need him to be efficient. We need him to actually be a starting NFL quarterback and make starting level throws. Like, and
pass to Gesicki on the back?
I wasn't even to Gesicki. That was to like Shaheen or something like that. Like, listen,
it was Gesicki. He caught
an end zone.
Yeah, that was Gesicki, bro.
No, Gesicki ain't catch no touchdown. I know that for a fact.
Sure.
It wasn't Gesicki. I got him on fantasy team. He ain't catch no touchdown. I think it was Smith. I think it was Shaheen. But like throws like that, right? Like the one scramble we had was like 3rd and long, and he juked the guy and made another one miss, and just like, yo, you see the flashes, and if he can do that and. Man, that Dolphins team, you talk about the Bills in that division. I think the Dolphins will have something to say about that.
Bright futures. New day in NFC East. Outside of the Jets.
The defense looking scary too.
I agree. I was on team Fitzmagic. Don't bench him yet. Tua may be ready. I know I had my reservations on Tua when it came to coming off of that hip injury, being drafted so high, but So far, so good. What I'm seeing, I mean, like John said, he went toe to toe and won with Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray has had, to me, he's right behind Dalvin Cook as my MVP dark horses.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna make a similar decision on who I think is the key addition.
I knew you were going
But different scenario. Staying in the AFC. Tyrod Taylor.
stabs in the chest.
Tyrod Taylor's supposed to be the starting quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yep.
And due to the doctor's mistake for the Chargers medical team, Tyrod Taylor had to miss some games. And I think the Chargers have found their franchise quarterback.
Yep.
If I look at what Phillip Rivers meant to that team, and if I think someone can bring us over that hump, this guy is going to gunsling just like Phillip Rivers. He's going to try to throw us into games. If you look at the game even last week that they just lost against the Raiders, he put the ball in the spot.
2 times, back to back.
A better receiver, a better target, a better name makes that catch.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get that. They'll give him that. They have Keenan Allen on one side. Maybe it's Keenan Allen he decides to throw that ball to next time. He gets Austin. He's doing this without one of the biggest. They have no real running game right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's his name? Justin
Kelly?
Joshua Kelly. Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson has been pretty decent. Joshua Kelly hasn't really been doing anything.
Caleb Balaj was over there putting in work. He was just cut by the Dolphins.
They lost. They had Melvin Gordon there 2 years ago. Last year, they lost Melvin Gordon. Austin Eckler goes down for an extended period of time. And granted, they aren't winning. They're losing in the Yes, I'm gonna say the San Diego Charger style of losing by 3, by 2, last play,
by 5.
by 5. You know, they're losing tight games where you can say, you know what, we're right there. We're a piece away.
A play away.
You're doing this with a rookie quarterback. He's gonna get better. And he's almost throwing for 300 a game this year. If not, I think he may be throwing for 300 a game. I need to stat check myself on that. But I'm big on Justin Herbert. I think that he may be somebody to be reckoned with in the future. I mean, someone's going to have, and this is the other part to it. The only team that plays Kansas City good every single time
Chargers,
are the Chargers.
They don't got Derwin James. So like he's coming back next year too.
They just traded Desmond King.
Yeah, but that's cornerback central. They always find cornerbacks over there. They had Jason Verrett, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trevor Williams.
Yeah, they got Cliff Harris over there now. So,
and that's probably why they give Kansas City a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
When Kansas City lines you up wide with the best quarterback and say, hey, man.
And they got Joey Bosa and Ingram, too.
It's hard to zone these fast dudes, and it's hard to man up on some of these guys, too. So, pick your poison. And the Chargers, usually, I mean, I've seen 17-17. I remember when Phillip Rivers went for 2 just to keep Pat Mahomes off the field so they can get a win, 22-21. Doing it. And as long as Mike Williams is there, man, you got a shot.
He played Mike.
I can't believe the ball wasn't going to Mike Williams in that situation. I didn't watch the end of that
They
game.
threw it to him the first time and he didn't come down with it. He caught it and literally the same exact, the play that you saw was dropped, they threw the same exact play before, but it was Mike Williams. And like he caught it on his way down, he didn't secure it. Like he had to like, and then
Mike
down
Williams
and back
is King Moss.
Yeah, he mossed him.
Dang.
I had a question for you guys. Did you guys see the Marcus Peters interception?
Bro, you sure that was an interception? Because I don't know if it was.
That's what I'm saying. If that's the case, that Mike Williams should have got caught. That should have been touched on Mike Williams. Because that Marcus Peters interception was crazy.
I didn't see either of them that you guys are talking about, but I've seen a lot of plays this year where it's like, that's not a catch.
Yeah, the Marcus Peters interception wasn't a catch. So pretty much what they're saying is, he in the play, Marcus Peters had the interception. He caught the ball.
He made like 3 steps.
Took like 3 steps, but then the ball was knocked out before he hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying that 3rd step acts as a football move.
So it was a fumble.
So it was a fumble and they recovered it.
Caught the play dead.
But it was not you could tell like that was not. He knocked the ball out clean.
I've seen a catch, and I can't remember what team made it, but it was a one-handed catch, and he was coming to the ground, and he palmed it. Like he stuck it. One hand going to the ground, when the ground hit the ground, the ball pops out. They said that's a catch.
That's technically a catch.
That's not a catch to me. the ball hit the ground now, you gotta secure that on your way down, in my opinion. Regardless if you falling by yourself, falling because somebody grabbing you, falling because you diving.
Talking about Megatron?
No.
Talking about Des Bryant?
No, what? No. My point exactly. I think Des was more of a catch than Des took steps. You feel me? Des hit the ground, bounced, and then the ball came out. You know, these guys' balls. It's weird in the NFL, but they definitely changed the rules.
They got better with that. I think they got better. Sometimes you don't make every call.
I think they're calling too many things catches that aren't catches right now. But that's another story for another day. We're gonna step into some basketball.